Hi, my name is Mallory Lynch. I'm one of the campus ergonomists at UC Berkeley, part of Be Well at Work out of University Health Services. Today I'm going to talk to you about Zoom fatigue, ergonomics, and the home office. What is Zoom fatigue? It's a pretty new term that's happened since COVID because we're on a virtual platform. So it's that sense of tiredness and worry and burnout that we're experiencing from all the virtual meetings that we're having. What are some reasons we're having Zoom fatigue? Number one is the intense eye contact when we're staring at the screen, at your colleagues. You're also staring at yourself. You're wanting to see, am I centered in the screen? What's my background look like? Am I smiling? I wonder what people are thinking of me. There's limited mobility because most people are sitting and just looking at the screen for all of their meetings. There's a lot of energy spent trying to figure out social cues. And we're easily distracted, so we often find ourselves multitasking. Well, I can listen to this meeting while I answer some emails or search the internet or all kinds of things. But believe it or not, it really sucks more energy out of you, makes it harder. What are some tips and solutions? For your eyes, you want to look far away, different than just staring at the screen. So the eye muscles can work a little bit differently. You can blink, you can look around your screen. Every 20 minutes, try to look 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. Turn off the self view of yourself by going to your picture and on the three dots, click on that. You'll see hide self view and just do the reverse to unhide yourself. Possibly the facilitator can say, for those of you who would like to stand during the meeting, please feel free. Or we will be having a stretch break halfway through where we'll stand up for a minute or two and do some stretches. Can there be meeting blocks so that those are times when you do not have Zoom calls? Can you call or text somebody instead of seeing them virtually? Maybe you can even go for a walk together in a different part or different city and be talking on the phone. Other ways to reduce eye strain are to turn your monitor perpendicular to the window so that you don't get glare. The monitor should be the brightest thing in the room. So I don't want open windows behind me or directly behind the monitor. Use blinds where possible. And again, you have the 20-20-20 rule. I'm going to show you 4 different pictures here that will three seated postures and 1 standing posture, and they all have something in common. The monitor is positioned at eye height or lower if you're wearing bifocal glasses. The keyboard and mouse is at elbow level. The chair or the table are adjustable so that you're able to do that. If you're sitting, you want to sit back against the chair's backrest. That makes it easier on your body. And also you'll notice that the ear, shoulder, and elbow are lined up with your elbows comfortably by your side and your shoulders relaxed. This is important. When you're using the mouse also, you want to begin and end from the shoulder joint. You don't want to extend your arm forward, lean on your wrist, and move it side to side, but instead you want to have a whole arm motion. When you're using the laptop, it's important not to use it for more than 1 hour at a time as a laptop only. The safest way to use a laptop is to elevate it to be used as a monitor only that you see in these pictures. It's also important to have an external keyboard and mouse and an adjustable chair and or table with a footrest if needed. When I am working and I'm just bending my head forward, the head weighs 15 pounds, so it's actually encouraging the neck and shoulder muscles to work more. And if I'm working at a desk that's too tall for me and a chair that doesn't fit me, I'm not getting good back support, and I'm also elevating my shoulders and moving my arms out to the side, which places, again, more stress to the neck and shoulder. While working at home, many people have asked me of some creative ways to stand during the day. In both of these pictures, you see that They're using the kitchen counter or the bar counter because it already automatically starts higher at 36 and 42 inches. They're placing the keyboard and mouse at elbow height. Sometimes they use a game board box or books in which to do that. And the monitor can be placed on box, books, toaster oven, or some kind of stand. It's important to kind of change your posture during the day. So every 30 minutes, try to either move from sitting to standing or standing to sitting. Now I'm going to talk to you about 5 different stretches that you can use throughout the day and hopefully also incorporate into your meetings. The first one has to do with your forearm muscles that get used a lot when you're doing a lot of typing. If you open and close your hands, so if I open my fingers out and then I clench them together or bend them at the knuckles, basically what's happening is I am contracting and relaxing the forearm muscles. It gets the blood to flow and it has the muscles stop contracting all the time while I'm typing. And you can do this anytime during the day. The other one is to do shoulder shrugs. As I mentioned before, there's a lot of tension at the neck and shoulders from some of the postures we're using. So if I elevate my shoulders and then round them back, either from a sitting or standing posture, what happens again is that I'm contracting those muscles, and as I roll, I relax them. And this gets me out of a constant contracted state, which some people have. And I also want to do it and go forward as well. So as you can see, you can do this about 10 times. And anytime you can stand and do the stretches, it's good for your body to do so. This is a neck stretch. So you keep your chin relaxed and put your ear to shoulder. And then we'll stretch the other side of your body. You want to try to hold this for 10 to 20 seconds. You don't want to bounce. Just make it comfortable and feel a slight stretch. And then you want to also do this to the other side. And I don't know about you, but for myself, I find that one side is much tighter than the other. Good. So another one is where we place our fingers and lay our arms up over our head and just stretch there. You stretch your arms and the upper side of your rib cage. Some people also like to gently go to the side. It gets them a little bit more stretch, a little further down their body. Again, holding each stretch for 10 to 20 seconds gives the muscle fibers a chance to unease and stretch. The last stretch is my absolute favorite. I think the reason for that is because most people I see and work with tend to bring their head forward when they're on the computer and round their shoulders. So the muscles in the front of the body are working very hard and the ones in the back are not working as hard. And then we tend to not be in balance in our upper body. Just by putting our arms back behind us, stretches the front of us and has the chance of balancing us a little bit more. This is a wonderful stretch. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video on Zoom fatigue ergonomics in the home office. Feel free to go to our website listed below. There's many handouts and a lot of great information. If you need to contact me with any questions, happy to help. mlynch@berkeley.edu. Again, thanks for taking the time.